Hello, my fellow gaming tankers. This video is a video that was inspired originally by Eclipse, and then obviously by Ricky, who just previously this week released a video on the whole auto lock feature, or auto aim, I should say. And well, both he and Eclipse, and I know many of you, feel that is a feature that should not be in the game. It encourages dumb gameplay because no one aims. Well, at the same time, every so often you come across a player who had no idea the feature even exists. So, good on you, World of Tanks Mod Armor, for having a really detailed tutorial for new players. And they brought up valid points, etc. But I feel there's something about this game that is often overlooked, and sometimes as time has progressed here, and although they have just talked about improving certain gameplay features, there is something that I have in past videos referenced, and that is the accessibility of this game. Now, a lot of that was prior to Cold War being introduced, and its high-paced, more frenetic gameplay style is not necessarily friendly to players with physical disabilities, especially disabilities that are related to hand and arm movement. But if you were to say, wonder why maybe a player is a artillery main, well, maybe it's because that is a playstyle that is conducive to fingers that are not as nimble as they once were decades before, years upon years of hard manual labor. But that's something I always appreciate about the auto aim feature. Now, yes, can that be abused and misused by more capable players? Yes. Does it necessarily benefit a player? Well, the opening segment kind of demonstrated that. That was a shot I could not have pulled off if I was aiming. So, we are all very familiar with the Miracle auto aim shot. Some of us have benefited from it, and sometimes we've gone like, well, I guess I'll be going to the garage now. And it's something that, no, I don't think it should be removed from the game. I think it should stay. Again, I know it may seem odd to say that it is part of a feature of the game that makes it more accessible, and it is. And I can't fully begrudge someone who just uses it only. Could be many reasons. You never truly know what the world and life experiences of the other player on the other side of the screen is. So, I just wanted to put that in there and say, hey, maybe it's more beneficial for some players than it is to others. And dare I say, some players may actually need it. And as far as I'm concerned, as I am now rounding the corner onto 40, you know what? If there's a feature that makes it more accessible to players, and meaning that some of us get to keep playing longer and don't have to stop playing a hobby that keeps us sane and keeps us engaged with the world at large, then I'm all for it. And let's be honest, it doesn't really hurt the game, it just kind of annoys you, for those that it does annoy. And for anyone bringing up any other tank game, especially that one with the snail, as far as I'm concerned, in the Venn diagram that I sometimes refer to in what World of Tanks and War Thunder are so similar and different, is like, yes, that middle portion I would much rather keep as small as possible and separate, because in reality it's all in the same sphere. So comment down below what you think on auto aim, or if you benefit from auto aim. Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you just like a slightly different perspective. And that's my 2 cents, or well, I guess in this case it's only one little opinion, so my 1 cent on it. With that said, hope you the track's on the ground, the RNG's in your favor, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.